Hello everyone. Okay, so today we're going to have a little bit of Let's Be Coffee, and then we're gonna be talking about the next three things I like about a movie. Um, yeah, so yeah, sorry if I seem a little bit lethargic these days. It's it's just the way I am, right? That's these days I'm lethargic. I That's it. Okay, I'm not gonna say more about it. Um, but we're gonna be talking more about this movie. The movie that we choose today, three things I like, is The Lie. And I'm not gonna go right away into the three things I like. I just wanted to give a feedback about, background about this movie a little bit. It's a movie. The starring role is Joey King, and it's about this girl who's like at some point she goes with her dad, and she has her friends. So all three of them are in a car, and then they drive into the woods. And then the friend, at some point, they need to go to the woods to go restroom or something. I don't know. And then so the dad stops the car, and then the two friends, both girls, they go into the woods, and then something happens. The dad suddenly hears a scream, and then he goes right into the woods, and then the horror. Her daughter admits to him that she just pushed her friend off a cliff, or like into the river or something, and then so the friend is likely died. So basically, his daughter just committed murder, and then the rest of the movie is like just the parents trying to cover it up, and yeah, very. I picked this movie because I don't know, like there's something about this movie that I was finding interesting, and I will talk about it soon. But let's before talking about the things that I like, let's talk about the actress Joey King. Very phenomenal, I think. Um, Very interesting performance, right? Um, she plays. She's the main actress in The Kissing Booth, and I've watched all three installments of The Kissing Booth. The the first one was okay. This is like dumb romantic comedy, I guess, and yeah, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. And then like, oh wow. Second one, I was like, whoa, why would they even make a second one? Okay, but that's okay, it's passable, I guess. It's not, but it was, I don't know, like they kept making, they made three installments of it, and then by the third one, I was like, man, this thing is getting worse and worse. And then I really, I don't know, I'm not that in love with that actress at all, Joey King. But in The Lie, she's really interesting. And just gonna jump into it. The three things I like about The Lie. I don't think I can find three things, but I'm just gonna say the first one is like the character of Joey King she's playing. Sorry, what's the name of the character? Shit. Well, okay. Anyway, her, she plays the girl. She's just like murdered her friend, basically, right? And then she's feels okay. The whole entire movie, I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, she's a total psycho. And just watching her like this, and then imagining like if I was I'm just putting myself like into the head of the parents because I cannot put myself into her head at all. Like it's I'm thinking like I'm trying to imagine if I'm her parents and I'm seeing her like this. I'm like, that girl is a psycho. She just killed her friend and she's like asking about like what's for breakfast and what's oh yeah, and smiling and occasionally like I don't know. She's just like one part of me thinking like, well, okay, she's repressing the feeling, but the other side is like, no, she's not repressing the feeling. She's actually a psycho. She just killed her friend and she has absolutely no emotions about it. And that's a very interesting experience. Okay, move on to the next one. Uh, I really like how the story kind of escalates. Sometimes like when I watch a movie and then it's like it's going okay, nothing much happening. But this movie is escalates in the worse and worse. So sometimes when a movie gets worse, like I mean worse and worse, in like the situation gets worse and worse. Sometimes it doesn't feel very good, but this time it feels kind of exciting, because like the situation gets worse and worse. Like the parents, they keep making worse and worse decisions. The daughter, like okay, I don't know, she's just like being a psycho. Like, like there's nothing like this. You kind of see the situation unfold, and then you just think like, wow, this is horrible. This is like a nightmare for the parents, for the daughter too, I guess. But the thing is, like, the whole movie, I'm thinking like she's just a psycho. So okay, I cannot really relate to her. Her mind is completely out there. Like she's like a psychopath. She's murdered someone, and the next day she's asking like, yeah, what's for breakfast, babe? And she's playing it very well. She's not like completely oblivious about it, but I really like, very ambiguous character. So yeah, that's the second thing that I really like, that how the situation gets worse and worse. That's kind of weird, but yeah, I really like that. Number three thing I like about this movie, and then I'm just gonna put spoiler alert now because it's the ending, and I don't know. Actually, I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, like when the ending comes, it's like, okay, not only if it makes things more clear, but it's like, wait, I should have guessed that this was gonna be the ending. I should have guessed about it. You kind of feel like, oh wait, why didn't I see that coming? And yeah, I didn't see that coming. And I was like, oh, okay. And by the ending, it's like, oh my gosh. Then the situation is still terrible, and then I mean, I don't know. There are things that kind of make sense, and I backtrack and I think like, okay, well, I guess this part was not so bad. But then the ending, the situation is like the culmination of bad things happening. It's bad. The ending, no, it's not the bad. The movie is bad. The situation is really bad, and I think you will like this movie. And yeah, I'm making those movie reviews and without like going too deep about like what's like the movie quality, like the psychological aspect. I'm just saying like, yeah, I like it or not because of this and that. Sorry, I'm just giving you my semi superficial opinion about this movie, but I don't know. Hopefully, maybe you watch this video and you think like, oh, this is an interesting movie. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. So please do, and then I'm gonna see you next time. I'm gonna continue to make like I'm in lethargic phase, and it's gonna be like this for a while, and hopefully things will change eventually. But right now, just making videos without much energy, but I still am making them, right? So yeah, please don't complain. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Ciao.